What's up? It's Fairtrade ASMR, and today we are going to be doing a magic set booster opening video of Dominaria United. It's been a while since I've done a video like this. Not sure why. And since that time, I have not opened any magic boosters. As you may know, I try to do that only for my channel. Mostly so I don't go overboard on opening all these packs. I have no idea about the story of Dominaria. However, on these packs, it has a little blurb about it, so let me go ahead and read that. Return to where it all began. Dominaria, an ancient plane filled with countless cultures, legends, and forgotten treasures. As a secret enemy plots to invade, the people of Dominaria must band together to protect their home. Use the legendary creatures that come in every pack to assemble a new coalition and defend the plane where magic started. So today I have 2 set boosters. Not sure if I said 2. We are going to be taking a look and doing an art review, not necessarily a card review, although, I will be commenting on, if I like the card, if I think it's good, but the main focus is the art. I don't know if I usually review the art on the boosters. I don't think I do. And I won't in case we open this guy in the back. This one I had taken out. I got these little things way back when. I don't even know when this was released, but it feels like years ago, like 1 year, 2 years ago. I picked this up from Walmart. Maybe it's a good thing that the Walmart doesn't carry them anymore, because I go to Walmart a lot, so I probably would have spent a lot of money on that. So I've already ripped off the top, and we got our 2 boosters. So let's go ahead and open one. I forget again. I don't know if these ones have the art card. I don't think they do. But we will see. I forget how you're supposed to do the like, is it this way to, oh, it does have the art card. But which way? I think it's this way to start. Jeez, I forget. Oh, I'm not even in frame. My bad. I'm sorry. Give you something to look at while I fumble around here. Okay. Yeah, I think we have it. So this is our stack, and I will flip them like that. So I'll open this pack as well. And we'll do the art cards first. We have a little adjust that. Give me a second. Alright, we're back. I don't know. Yeah. If I address the glare, but we'll make it work. So this is just a creature token, a soldier. He looks fierce, lightly armored, with good agility. However, he's wielding a two-handed sword. Wait, the other one there was... Okay, it was just one of these weird cards, so nothing too interesting. Wow, look at that. Fancy. That's actually nice. Alright, let's go with this first. So this is Shanna Purifying Blade. I like that she's in some sort of cathedral. I like the contrast of the windows. There's someone behind her here. I'm trying to see his face. It looks very obscured. He sort of looks fearful. So I guess she's protecting oh. Yeah, she stabbed someone, alright. Look at that splatter on her blade. Shield and a sword. A very good choice. We'll put it here, and then we have this man's. He looks like a commander of automatons. I mean, it could be a man underneath there. It might be a man, but these soldiers, they look like automatons. I say he is the commander of the automatons, but is he human? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say yes. Oh, actually I don't know. Karn, Living Legacy. I know who Karn is. I've seen him before. He's a planeswalker, but I don't know anything about him, if he's living or not, like if he's human or not. It looks like a work site, like construction site. We see the baskets, and maybe that's like a well, and these look like ruins, and they look like, yeah, workers, like a pickaxe arm and a shovel arm. So it's like he's searching for something, undoubtedly power, and he's digging. Alright, so we'll move this. This is a lucky pack. We'll save it for last. So we have our swamp. This looks like the bones of a creature. You got the reeds sticking out, cattails. I'm not sure what sort of creature that is. Is that his rib cage? Is that his mouth? We have like a tail here. That's like definitely a tail. Some like old trees here, and birds flying around. Sort of the same vibe. Interesting. Alright, broken wings. What is going on here? Destroyed target artifact, enchantment, or creature flying for 2. Sarah guides our shots true. Also, I just turned the cannons. Okay, I guess that's an airship. Some sort of airship. Reminds me of the Nautiloid from Baldur's Gate. Okay, I get it. I didn't notice the wing before. The shot is shattering the wing of this creature. Definitely some sort of black creature. It's actually looks like that, right? The same type of tail that we saw there. The mouth. Who would have thought of that? I like the color, all the orange of, I guess, the sky, and the green. It's a weird looking ship though. Battlefly swarm. Again, I like that, the glow of the horizon, the green. But what is a battlefly? Look at that. Proboscis. That's right, your boy knows his bug parts. The thorax. Huh? Battlefly swarm gains death touch until end of turn. Having encountered the bitter Phyrexian battleflies before, Squee knew not to bother eating them, or at least to stop after the 5th. I guess this is, it's a swarm, which implies plural, but I don't know how big they are. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 11 in the corner, and also probably 12 right there. 4 wings. Writhing necromass grows its zombie giant with this death touch. Oh, it's big. This spell goes 1 less to cast for each creature card in your graveyard. We sent 3 of our best legions. You're telling me no one came back? Sent by Tori Devanant. So, it's a giant zombie creature made up of little zombie corpses. And it looks like this, I guess, soldier is hopefully running for her life. I hope she's not trying to seriously fight that thing. You gotta burn it with fire. These are like 3 fingers made of zombies, corpses. The contrast is pretty good between like the horse and like the massive size of that. Tribute to the Urbog. Kicker. Target creature gains -2/2 until the spell So, it looks like some sort of cat creature here, standing over a corpse that seems drained of life. I'm wondering what all these, like black, they look like pieces of clothing, I'm not sure. Got a few more details about his face. I don't know if you can make that out, but I can see eyes on him. And geez, look at how long that sword is. It's longer than him. You know, standing in a swamp. Not a literal swamp. Well, I mean, we don't see the water, but it is a black card, so I assume that's where he makes his home. Alright. Inscribed tablet. This is our first uncommon. Sacrifice inscribed tablet. Refill the top 5 cards of your library. Place a line card from among them into your hand, and the rest of them on the bottom of your library in a random order. If you didn't put a card in your hand, this way, draw a card. It is what it is. Very like classic simple art here. It's exactly what it says it is. It's an inscribed tablet, looking very old. There's notes or rubbings underneath it, and various sorts of measuring tools. I guess that's sort of some sort of cleaning liquid that they use to clean it and preserve it. Interesting. Frost Strider. Frost Fist Strider. Elemental Giant. Ooh, I like giants. Ward 2. Decent. When Frost Fist Strider enters the battleground, tap target creature and opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove one from it instead. So this is like a mega tap. I like it. He's not super big, but it's like a good lockdown, and he has a ward. Frost Fist Strider, and you know, as his name might suggest, he's striding because he's far from any frost. Looks like he's on some sort of plains, and this little guy is unlucky enough. He's probably, hungry. I wouldn't be surprised if it was gonna eat him, honestly. I don't know if this indicates he's old, having like an icicle beard, or it's just because he's a giant. Are all giants old? Are there baby giants? Questions that I don't have answers for. I bet you this guy was probably standing up on a little balcony here, and the giant just reached over and plucked him up. Okay. Moss Beard Ancient. Interesting. He's a tree folk with trample. Ooh. When Mossbeard Ancient enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. Older than mountains, the dragons and the wars of humans and machine. This Mossbeard Ancient, a tree folk, was there before. I mean, he's an ugly sort of creature. Look how round he is. I guess maybe that's because he's different. I think he's ugly. That would be his leg. Oh, it looks like he has a walking stick because he's holding it with his hand. A walking root. What I like about this is his little buddies. He has a little buddy here, a little buddy there, a little buddy there, a little buddy there, a little buddy there, there. Oh, jeez, look, that's for size, for scale. Those are birds. He does have a creepy little face that looks like an eye. Maybe that's an eye. But, yeah, he's massive. And his power reflects that. I like this card. Alright, we have, I forget what these are called. These are called, lore card, is that it? Enchant sagas. Founding the third path. Read ahead, choose a chapter, and start with that many lore counters. Add one after your draw stepped. Skipped chapters don't trigger sacrifice after 3. Okay, alright, 1. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with a mana value 1 or 2 from your hand without playing its mana's cost. Target player mills 4 cards. Exit target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Copy it. You may cast the copy. Here's what it is. Blue is always a bit complicated for me to know if it's good or not. What was it called? Founding the third path. It looks to be like depicting, I don't know, a group of humans, of mages. Yeah, of mages. And, yeah, see if I can get the whole thing in there. Get the whole thing in there. Alright. How does it work? I think we'll flip this to not spoil it. And we have this is an alternate art card. Green, black. Nice. What is he, a kobold? Is he? Troll. He's a troll shaman. Legendary creature. We like that. Looks like he has to do something with necromancy. Necromancy. Alright, domain. Ooh, what is that? When Boar Tuck Bone Rattle enters a battlefield, if you cast it, choose target creature card in your graveyard. Return that card to the battlefield. If its mana value is less or equal to the number of basic land types among lands you control. Otherwise, put it in your hand. Return that card to the battlefield if its mana value is less. Basic land types. I mean, it's cool, but I feel like it's gotta go in a specific deck, right? You have to have multiple colors, and it's just when it enters the battlefield. I guess if you have 2 of them, I like to play commander, but if you have 2 of them, you can keep like cycling them. But I do like the look. So Boar Tuck Bone Rattle. So yeah, necromancy from the graveyard. The art is cool on this. It's like, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's almost like a paint by number. I like the colors. I like the purple here. Very nice. Alright, this should be the foil, and this should be the rare rare or legendary. So we have our foil. Wow. An elemental warrior. Phyrexia may be ancient, but Gaia is eternal. Queen Elenul of Rudach. This is a barkweave crusher. I'm guessing Gaia refers to like nature. Enlist. As this creature attacks, you may tap a non-attacking creature you control without summoning sickness. When you do, add its power to this creature's until end of turn. Oh, yeah, okay, I get why you do that, but anyway. So, what was it? It was a 2/5. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Elemental warrior. So it's made up of trees, and it looks old, ancient. The wood doesn't look new. Maybe it's fought a lot, or maybe it's been sitting around and hasn't had to fight. You can see its two eyes there. It's like, it's not overly creepy, but it's like, you know, you'd be wary if you saw it. Alright, and let's flip our last one. It is legendary. No, I'm kidding. Ooh, interested. Llanowar Loam Speaker. Ooh, Llanowar Elves. Throwback. It's an elf druid. And it is add 1 mana of any color. Alright. Target. I'm not sure when you tap if you do both. I have no idea. You probably pick right. Target land you control becomes a 3/3 elemental creature with haste until end of turn. It's still a land. Activate only as a sorcery. Twigs broken underfoot and Llanowar tend to return the favor. Oh, you break a twig underfoot. Your foot breaks under twig. So, I mean, I like this card because it's like got good flavor. It's a good price point. I can, like mana cost point, and I can see its usefulness. So this is, it looks to be a very, what's it called, androgynous, but definitely male elf. Regal, but got like sorcerer vibes with the classic druidic tattoos all over on the legs, sort of like in a loincloth, and there's something behind it. Is that some sort of elemental creature? Is that its eye? It's sort of casting or absorbing or channeling something through its hands. It's a very basic staff. Sort of a warden. This is Llanowar Loam Speaker. Alright. So I am sitting in a very weird way. You don't need to know the details, but what you do need to know is I'm gonna just shift positions. Ooh, I have like a foot that's falling asleep. Yikes. Okay, we're okay. Hopefully I can make it through this next pack without, I don't know, losing my foot. Alright, so this is just the basic land, but we got a foil one, a foil alternate art one. I don't know if they're exclusive, but yeah, it's like a paint by number thing. I like this. I like this. Sometimes I don't like the alternate art styles, but other times I do. Look at the rainbow. Look at all the beautiful colors. Excuse is actually like really, really pretty, I find. Oh. Alright, let me finish complimenting the card. I sometimes use magic cards as bookmarks. Because that's what they're good for. Otherwise, they're just sitting there, right? And I always pick a foil card because, again, it's such a beautiful card when they're foil. But if you don't use them, they're just sitting in the drawer. So at least they get sort of like a second life as a bookmark. But this card is definitely becoming a bookmark for me. Absolutely stunning. So what I was supposed to do is I'm supposed to pick the winners, but maybe I'll save the 2 picks for the end. So we should separate this one. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful land card. Alright, we have an automatic librarian. Just a little construct. 3, 2. Enforcing absolute quiet with extreme prejudice since 3285 AR. When automatic librarian enters the battlefield, scry 2. Extreme prejudice, that sounds dangerous. There's a man standing here, silently I presume, and a shorter, maybe a child or a teen, and yeah, it has books that it's carrying and cataloging. Dominarian Terror. Yeah, this is going to be a big one. It's a serpent. Spell costs 1 less to cast for each sorcery in your card. Ward 2. Oh, it's kind of like that zombie giant. It's like exactly like that zombie giant. What the heck? What the heck? Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Give me a second here. Same cost. As Death Touch, this one has Ward, and they're both 5/5s. I don't know if that's like a theme from the set. Alright, so yeah, this giant serpent. Afterward, a number of treatises on sea serpents' morphology were swiftly revised. I guess it attacked the city and, yeah, they had to go back to the drawing books and be like, what just happened? Jeez Louise. This thing is massive. That's what you get from building the city. Well, sorry, on the side of the ocean. Look at that. I mean, if it was small, it would just be a normal creature. But I guess it's the fact that it isn't small. Such a beautiful city, too. I guess it's how it goes. Probably goes in, goes up, down, then it probably loops around, and then goes. Oh, is that the same city? It might be idyllic beachfront. It's a Plains Island. Oh, I mean, this is a good card. Any dual cards are pretty good. In the tradition of the original Dominarian Academy, every Dominarian campus is built near a body of water. Yep. That's where you get the Tolarian terrors from. Clearly I'm not a Tolarian, although the sea is beautiful in real life. So we have the campus near the body of water. Like, imagine just like chilling out here, reading a book, your feet in the water. Not bad, huh? Pixie Illusionist. It's a fairy wizard. Kicker, if you kick it, flying. If Pixie would kick it, it's just a battlefield 2+1 counters on it. Tap it, target land you control becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. So maybe this is like a multiple color set. The Dominaria United, I've noticed a lot of sort of ways to get multiple colors out. So let's see here. So it's a beautiful pixie. I guess it's not a woman, it's a pixie. I wonder how big she is. Look at that. I don't even know what that is. That's like her wand. And she's just like waving it. It's just like, I don't know. It almost looks like water, but it's probably more of like magic. Maybe it is water. Maybe she's like, because here you can see plants and stuff, and here it's like bare. Maybe she's like replanting, reinvigorating the earth. A noble pursuit. She has like firefly wings up the top, and then like more, I don't know, because they're not butterfly wings, right? Her hair is purple and white. Griffin Protector. I feel like this is a reprint. Griffin flocks still patrol the skies above the Salfrin void, as though they are waiting for their old home to reappear. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, Griffin Protector gets +1/+1 until end of turn flying. Yeah, I feel like I've seen this one. It looks like it's sort of painted on. It's not bad, but there's not I don't know, there's not a lot of like different areas of interest in this. And I don't know, the way he's like spinning and flying, it's like hard for me to, it's hard to hold my suspension of disbelief. Also, its claws are kind of small. I'm accustomed to like griffins having big bird claws. But not terrible. Let's get a look at its face. See if we can get a, there you go. Over into the, where's, oh cute, it's a little dragon whelp, guys, but it costs 4. It's a 2/3 flying. Dragon whelp gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If this ability has been activated 4 or more times this turn, sacrifice dragon whelp at the beginning of next end step. That's kind of funny. He like, you know, I picture him like winding up for like a fireball, and if you you activate it too much, he just like burns up. Okay, I guess you're saying for traits laughing about dragon cruelty. Hey man, it is what it is. His eyes look like buttons. Or maybe the reason why it sacrifices is it's too feisty, and this wrangler is like, nope, this guy's gonna be too hard to control. Get him out, too dangerous. But, yeah, not bad. Not a bad card, I don't think. This is, yeah, definitely some mountainous city. We got, like, tents here. Maybe it gets kind of hot. This is usually what you have to protect your head from the sun and dust. Deserty, dry. He's wearing sort of studded armor. He has blue paint under his eye. And the little whelp, the little guy clearly trusts him because he's perched right on his shoulders. I'm guessing maybe they raise dragons in the mountains. Oh, we got a nice colored one here. Nice dual colored one. That was like our necromancer guy in the last one. So Nael, Avizoa, Aeronaut. 1, 2, 3, 4, green and blue. Elf Scout, we got another elf. Flying Domain, when Nael deals combat damage to a player, look at the top X cards of your library where X is the number of basic land types. Types again. Among lands you control, put up to one of them on the top of your library and the rest on the bottom in a random order. Then, if there are 5 basic land types among the lands you control, draw a card. Okay, so the shtick about multiple colors, I get it. I'm not sure I like it. So what is she? It's an elf scout. Looks sort of weird there. There's like some sort of like jellyfish thing flying. Maybe this basket is suspended underneath it. Looks like roots come down and loop through the hooks. Would you trust that? Would you trust that? I mean, it's a scout, but like, it's dressed kind of like a noble, like an explorer's cap. Very light. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's very noble to be a scout. It's not bad, but I'm not super impressed with the artwork. Maybe she's not cute enough. Alright, what do we got? What do we got? How does it go? It goes like this. Like this. Like this. Alright. So, Slimefoot survey. What the frick? Sorcery domain. Search your library for up to 2 land cards. Then you have a basic land type. Put them on the battlefield tapped. Look at X cards. Where X is the number of basic land types you control. Put up the one of them on the. Okay, so this is like land ramp. What the heck kind of creature is there? It says it's a Slimefoots. Is this guy just named Slimefoot? Looks like he might be a mycanoid or a plant type elemental creature. I don't even know where he's looking out through. But he's using a telescope nonetheless. The purple and the green is a nice contrast. It makes for a pretty thing. And he's flying in some sort of airship. Oh, look at all the birds here. He's doing a survey. There's some more birds over here. I don't know what he's looking for. There's something there. I don't know if that's another ship. There or some sort of tower. It doesn't look like a natural mountain, but who can be sure in this land? Alright, 3 left. We have Rulik Rulik Mons, the Warren Chief. 1 red, 2 green, and 1. It's a legendary creature, a goblin. Menace. I believe that means he can be only blocked by people of the same color or by 2 or more creatures. I think it's 2 or more. Anyway, whenever Rulik Mons, the Warren Chief, attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. If you didn't put a card onto the battlefield tapped this way, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. I mean, again, it's nothing crazy, but I guess it's just an uncommon. I like the whole stained glass thing. I do, but it's like, I don't know, they cheated with the face. I mean, usually like every outline is its own sort of color or gradients of that color, whereas it's like the face, they just like painted a face on it because they were, I don't know. It looks a little weird. He's being carried by probably 4, but we only see 3 goblins. Actually, we see 3. There has to be 2 on the back. So maybe 5. Oh, that's also a goblin too. And these are war banners. Alright, so this should be our foil. Our beautiful foil. Another. It's an instant. Why fight over the lumber in a tree's trunk when its branches have room for all? Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each basic land type along the lands you control. It's really a multicolored set, huh? So this is Gaia's Might. I looked off camera for a moment because the card seems like really dark, but in real life it is really dark. It's hard to make out details. I guess that's a guy up there. That's a nice little elf there. And this is another girl riding there. She has a spear. There's a sword there that she just like stab it in the trunk. Like whatever. Or is that an old sword? It looks like a beautiful day, however. The sun is probably behind him, and that's why it's so dark and shadowy. Alright, our last one. Drum roll. It is legend. No, just kidding. A rare. Ooh, Phyrexian human. We like. Phyrexian is always interesting, and it's white. Defiler of Faith. Ooh, 3/1/1. Vigilance, that's a good one. As an additional cost to cast white permanent spells, you must pay 2 life. Those spells cost 1 less to cast if you paid life this way. This effect reduces only the amount of white mana you pay. Whenever you cast a white permanent spell, create a 1/1 white soldier token. Ooh, okay. So like, let's say we were to cast this one. We would pay 3 and then 2 life, and then that would be like not counted. No, not even. It would be 3, 4, then 2 life. Those spells cost 1 less to cast if you pay life this way. I thought it's an additional cost. I mean, at least it's giving you a soldier token, so it's like you're paying you're saving a mana, but you're getting a soldier token, but you're losing life. Yeah, okay. It's something. Let's check out the art. So, we have, it's sort of a dark, dark, not like dark like black, like dark like, dark. A nice like flowy dress, but clearly Phyrexia and the machine has been like infused into this. I believe it's a woman. And we have like the classic sort of like wires and stuff hanging out on both of them. You have the flesh still like grafted there and like the human flesh head, but like the rest of the body seems like it's all wiry. But you still have like the regal, like flowing robe under a full moon. A full moon. Sort of standing in the moonlight. The moon kind of vibes with the white, eh? I feel like. Alright, so the necromass is on top because we picked it out before. Now we are going to pick our favorite from each one. Alright, I've changed positions once again. So let's go through this one. This one wasn't bad. This one wasn't bad. This one was good, but it's too simple. This one was good. This one was good. Too simple, too simple, too simple. Alright. Maybe I should move this one out of the way. Alright. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who are we eliminating? See, this one they did their face like better. They like separated all the little strands there. This one I like the colors, but like it's just like a lot of orange. There's not a lot of detail. This one, it's missing a bit of color. And it's a little morbid. So we have 3. So usually when I pick, I try to imagine like also what's good art, but also what could I see myself sort of having on display at home. Like on a wall, what would pass as a piece of art? This one is our gold. It's nice, but I feel like it's just missing a bit of oomph. It doesn't have like a pop of color. And now we're down to this too. Like this one, I like sort of like the sun, the light here, and I love like the little guys of all like different colors, like red, like a little blue one, the little fungus guy is a little like yellow one there. But again, it's not like the most, it's detailed, it's really detailed and I love it. And even like the jungle around it, but it's not like the most nicest art that you could have on your wall. This one, the colors are beautiful, and the art style is really good. I guess it's just, and I mean, look, I gotta pick one, so I gotta find criticisms about them all, right? Just that the head is a little, I don't know, it's not the vibe for me. Like it's not perfect, I don't know. But everything else is good, like the skulls. Like look how the skulls were done. Every little tooth. Like the hands. Like his hand this one, the people would be like, what is that? Maybe this is bias, but I gotta go with this one. It's so unique. I'm not used to seeing that. So this is our one winner. Our next. It's gold, but let's face it, there's not a lot of detail going on here. It's nice, but it's too dark. The faces are weird. Colors are nice, and I like nature. This one again, her face, let's see if I can get to focus, is a little awkward. It's not really my vibe. It's not bad, but it's very red. It's got good colors, it's got good detail, but it's not my favorite art style. This is pretty nice. Too simple. I don't know, it's not enough variety of color or something. I don't know. Not my vibe. Librarian, no. Well, this pack isn't very, not many contenders, we'll say. I mean, this is like really pretty, and I like realistic art. But what are those? What is he? It's a little strange. Would you have that on your wall? You could. You could make up some story, but it is beautiful, though. I mean, what is there to even say about this one? I don't like, come on. This one, it's mostly the colors that are carrying it, and, you know, her pretty, serene face. But this whole area is sort of washed out, and there's like not much going on here. There was a lot of, the effort was very good here though, very good effort. And again, I get that some of these, it's like taking a picture, right? The artist decides to purposely make like the background sort of unfocused so that we can focus more on the character, the person. I understand that, but it is what it is. You guys probably already knew it, and I mean, I didn't know it at the start because this was literally the first one I saw, but the more we went into it, and I honestly, I did feel bad that I chose two of the same art style, and like part of me wanted to pick the other one, not this one. Just because it didn't seem fair, but hey, I mean, this is the signature art of the set, of this set, and it's not repeated in any other set. So I mean, like that's just a testament to like how well it was done. I like to, or I've started to do little RP stories at the very end with the characters that won. I don't even know if I have a rule about lands being able to win or not, but this is the first land that's won. But I'm not going to do an RP about this forest because it's, I don't know, what is there to say? That looks like a little house. I don't know, but look at that. Absolutely beautiful, but I will say something about our buddy here, excuse the shaky hand. So here we have He's a hermit, but plagues the villages, as any time something dies within the swamp, he gladly resurrects it to do his bidding. Many a night falls when the clack of bones or groan of undead can be heard lumbering out of that forest, and the hunters have laid a bounty to attempt to stop the atrocities committed by more duckbone rattle. But between culling the undead, he summons, and finding the hideout, he is yet to be stopped. And that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I am oddly happy that I was able to find this beautiful, beautiful card. I'm not sure which book I'm going to use it in. I need to start reading a bit more, but that's a story, a complaint, an update for another time. So, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.